Look what I'm holding. This is Vegemite. Stephen Brooks from Australia sent this to Dennis and me, and we tried it. We actually put something on Facebook just last week about it, but tonight we're gonna take the remainder of the Vegemite, and we still have about 7 little packets, and we're gonna make what are called Vegemite scrolls.
Did you get the self-rising flour?
What?
Self-rising flour. It says SR flour in the recipe.
Should I have gotten that? The thing is, if you don't have self-rising flour, you can take regular unbleached baking flour. You can get baking powder and salt, and you can make your own, which is what we're gonna do. So we've combined the ingredients, and Dennis is gonna whisk our self-rising flour. Now this recipe is coming from the Organized Housewife website, and she's from New South Wales, Australia, and so I'm not organized, I'm not really a housewife, and I cannot figure out how to go from grams to cups or to tablespoons, so we're gonna figure that out right now. So 50 grams, it's a half cup. This is awful. He's a butter addict, and so we're going to keep him away from this. We're going to put the butter into the self-rising flour, and then we're going to turn it into the consistency of breadcrumbs.
Bribery and distraction.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to add enough milk to make what they call a soft dough. You may be asking, why are we making these? I told you that Stephen Brooks sent us the Vegemite, and again, thank you. But I'm also doing this for Ann Pensilfini, who lives in Australia, and also for Laura Dedman Jones, who introduced me to Vegemite. My sister-in-law, who's also from the Southern Hemisphere, she loves it as well. And get out of there. All right, here we go. This is really lumpy.
I think he's done it. I think it's a soft dough.
So we converted centimeters to inches, and now we need a 10 by 15 inch rectangle with which to make our scrolls. It's interesting that they add the SC before the rolls, but maybe it's like a scroll, like a scroll, a manuscript of some sort. Anyway, we're gonna see how this goes. Look at it sticking to it. It's a mess.
We're just adding a little more flour. It's cool.
Well, once again, Dennis Curley saved the day. Figured out how to make the dough manipulable. Add a syllable or so. Anyway, so you look at this. 10 by 15, not bad.
Great. Eisenhower, comments? Comments, baby? Hey, Eisenhower. Omelet?
So this is the condiment-sized packet of the Vegemite. Vegemite is a yeast product, and what I learned last week is that you don't slather it on, you put it on like a whisper.
How much do we need for this, Jim?
Just like a cirrus cloud that's going to cover the top of this. I'm going to be using this beautiful little blunt knife that we got from Martha and Michael Petty from France. We also have a ramekin.
So, Jim, did you grate the artisanal cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, just get in there with your hands, matey. That was terrible. I'm so sorry. Spread it around there. That's
awful.
Australian people are going to hear this. You're awful. Oh, wait, that's me.
No. All right. We're going to roll this up into a cylinder, and then we're going to cut it to have the individual scrolls. So, keeping our fingers crossed. How do people do this? All right. Does that look good?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Look at that. It's like a snake. Do you know that there are more poisonous snakes in Australia than any other continent? I don't know if that's true, but I read it on Wikipedia. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Huh. Nice.
And now we just have to cut it into 10 even pieces.
That's right. This is geometry, huh?
You know what's easier than 10? 12.
Expensive artisanal cheese.
I mean, it's half the it's a Vegemite and cheese scroll, so it's half the ingredients. You can't scrimp on the cheese. Do you say scrimp in Australia? Scrimp, skimp, scamp. Can't scamp on the cheese, mate. So, Jim, how long do we bake these?
15 to 20 minutes or until golden. We're going to be using the North American minutes. So.
Careful of that oven door. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's terrible. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. What? It's actually really, really good. Jim Robinson, you did it.
Okay, Stephen, this is for you. Anne, for you as well. Also, Laura, this is for you too. And Josh, Will, I'm saving at least one of these for you. So here we go. One more. Okay,